Welcome to Integrato's Quick Bytes series, where we cover Business Central and Microsoft 365 how-tos, tips and tricks, and new features in less than 5 minutes. I am Nolan Lim, a senior functional consultant here at Integrato, a direct Microsoft partner and cloud solutions provider. Vendor remit to address. Wow, something so basic has finally made its way to Business Central. I've had clients coming from Dynamics GP and SL to Business Central only to ask, where is the vendor remit to address on the vendor card? For years, I would just say the address on the vendor card was both the home and remit to address. Now I have an answer. Let us begin. To set up a remit to address, let's go to the vendor. I'm going to open up this vendor card here, JThair Supplies. And to set up a remit to address, I need to go to related vendor remit addresses. Okay, I can set up more than one remit to address. So I'm just going to set up one for now by clicking plus new. I have to give it a code. And now I'm going to type in the address. As you can see, as I'm typing in the address, it's going to be different from the address on the vendor card. So now I want this address, this new remit address, to be the default. So by turning this on, you'll get a message that says, as the default address, this address will be auto-completed on new purchase orders and purchase invoices created for this vendor. Yes, that's what I want. So I'm going to click yes to complete the process. So as you can see, my remit address is going to Portland, Oregon, and my home address is in Seattle, Washington. So let's see which address the check will pick up. Okay. So now if I get out of the vendor card and I want to go and create a purchase invoice for that new vendor. So I'm going to open this up, select that vendor. I'm going to give it a vendor ID, select my office supply account, quantity of one, $200. If I look down in the shipping and payment, that new remit to code is on the purchase invoice, but the address and information is not filled in. Currently, right now, I think that's missing from Microsoft. But to see that information, if I go out and I come back into that document, the system basically refreshes and that information pops in. So you don't have to do that. Just having the remit to code on the document is going to put that onto your check payment. But I just wanted to show you that to see that address currently, you need to go in and out or refresh. So now I will process and post this document so that I can do a check run off of this. Okay. So now I will not open up the posted purchase invoice. So my next step is I want to go to the payment journal. Remember, the address that I want to see on the check is the Portland address, not the Seattle address. So now if I come into my AP check batch and I do suggest vendor payments, make sure that my posting date, computer check, and I'm going to have the system look for any outstanding checks. As you can see, here's that JThair invoice. As you can see, here's the remit to code. So now if I do a check run off of this, print check, and there you go. It's pulling in the Portland address and not the Seattle address. So now in Business Central, we can set up remit to addresses for vendors. Thanks for watching. If you want to get more Business Central tips, how-tos, and updates on new features, hit the subscribe button. We are releasing videos weekly. For more information regarding Integrato or get training or support, please visit integratotech.com and check out the links below.